Happy Monday. So what is going on with Bitcoin? This is one of the reasons, okay? Whenever we have a FOMC meeting, the US market and markets around the world tend to get bearish because people are expecting the worst, right? So we have another meeting coming up this Wednesday, and it's already priced in basically, or the probability is 99.8% that we will get another rate hike, 25 basis points, okay? Now, the good thing is most analysts out there and banks think that this may be the last one. But I do know, and I do remember every single time when we have an FOMC meeting, this tends to happen because people don't know what is going to happen. Even though, like, for example, we know that the 25 basis point is coming, we don't know what Powell is going to say specifically about the next rate hike or the one after that possibly. Even though many people think this may be it, who knows what Powell says? He's been very hawkish as of late. When people thought he would be dovish, he has been very hawkish with his language and also saying that there will be 2 more rate hikes. So he might actually announce that after this one, there will be another one, right? Which will be absolutely horrible for markets. So that's why people are afraid of these FOMC meetings. But up until this point, Bitcoin volatility has been very non-existent. Bitcoin has been very, very solid right around the 30,000 mark. So unfortunately, we dipped a little bit below. We've been talking about how Bitcoin has been in this range and it's ready to make a move. This FOMC meeting can be that catalyst, right? Depending on what Powell says, maybe he's going to change his hawkish language finally to more dovish. It could be a catalyst. But in the meantime, because of this, we have the sell-off, right? What exactly happened? Well, we do know because of this, there were definitely some big whales that sold off that led to liquidations. So over the last 24 hours, we had 150 million longs liquidated. 150 million longs liquidated. Okay, so partly the reason whenever you have a lot of squeezes, either long side or short side, short squeeze, long squeeze, in this case, long squeeze. When you have too many people that are too leveraged up, this happens. Sam Altman's, his own project, he's the founder of OpenAI, okay? ChatGPT, the one that kind of kickstarted the AI revolution. Okay, ChatGPT, everyone is talking about it. There's all this stuff, and everyone's hyped up on AI. Well, he decided to start his own crypto project called Worldcoin, and that launched today on like every single exchange on the planet, including Binance. Okay, so the other theory is that some people decided to just take some profits or sell off so they can get into Worldcoin. Now, I have not kept up with Worldcoin, but I did a little research, and I don't quite get why this is needed at all. I don't know. For me, this just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Obviously, since he's in AI, right, because of OpenAI, the whole point of this project is basically one gigantic KYC for humans, okay? So there's these orbs that will take a scan of your eye, iris scan, right? And verify that you're human so that future apps or dApps will know that you're human and not a piece of AI, right? It's like he's building something for to differentiate like Skynet versus humans or something. Like I don't know that we're anywhere close to this point yet. I could see how in the future, when everything is generated by AI, yeah, it could be difficult to differentiate. But I don't know. Like it seems like we're a little bit ahead of the game here. Okay, so that's basically it. That's what Worldcoin is. It's a KYC project to recognize if you're a human or not. But us in crypto, a lot of people in crypto hate KYC. People in crypto want to be anonymous, right? So will people like let this orb thing scan you, right? and actually identify who you are, I mean, I think a lot of crypto people will be turned off by this. But yeah, this is the other thing that came out today that, that may have contributed to the sell-off, because some people want to take advantage of Worldcoin and think it's going to, be something. If you look at token economics, there's a 15-year unlock schedule. First year isn't that bad. Out of the 143 million circulating tokens, 43 million are airdropped to pre-launch verified users, 100 million allocated market makers. It's important to note that if you're in the US, you cannot buy this new coin, okay? You can't buy Worldcoin. You can KYC yourself, okay? You can get what do they call it? I think they call it World ID. You can get a World ID for yourself, but you can't buy the tokens because you're in the US. So that's the unfortunate thing. But yeah, that's where Worldcoin is. Again, not a project I really follow or care about, but maybe because, he made a name for himself, right? So could be one of the reasons why, and it's trending on Twitter as well. Okay. So those are 3 reasons why Bitcoin dumped, right? But you know what? What did I always say? When you have dumping moments, or when you have any kind of volatility, any kind of weakness, right? It's a good time to DCA. We barely dipped down today. Things are still going according to plan. We are still heading closer and closer and closer to the halving event. So none of these things have changed. So just one day of a small dip because of the FOMC meeting and because of a new token launch and because we got some liquidations does not change anything. So those of you guys that are discouraged, please, please, please do not be, and realize that we will get past this. And the fundamentals of Bitcoin has never, ever, ever been better. I mean, all-time high for long-term holders, 14.52 million. That's roughly 75% of the circulating supply. 75% is held by long-term holders. 25%. And that 25% being held by short-term holders is decreasing every single day. And the number of addresses holding at least one Bitcoin continues to go higher. It doesn't matter if I show this for 0.01, 0.1, 1, 10, 100. It's all going upwards, and they are all at all-time highs, okay? Every single chart. The fundamentals of Bitcoin has never been better, even though the price is not at all-time high. But the fundamental of Bitcoin has never been better. And the hash rate too, all-time high, right? So that's why nothing has changed. Just because we have one little dip day doesn't mean a whole lot.